All right, home service owners, look at me. Now you're building a business, right? But you're bleeding money and you don't even know it. You think directories, oh, Yelp, BBB, the yellow pages, that's just old school crap. You think it doesn't even matter anymore. You're wrong. You're dead wrong. Now, what if I told you that Google, and not only Google, but your customers are looking at you every single place that you exist online? Every listing, every mention. And if your info is messy, inconsistent, or flat out just not even there, you look like a fly-by-night operation. You look like a chuck in a truck. And that kills trust. That kills calls. Period. This isn't just about getting listed. This is about building rock solid authority. It's the cement. It's the foundation. Every inconsistent listing out there, it's a crack. And cracks make you lose jobs. And lots of them. In this episode, we're giving you the blueprint for exactly that. We're showing you how to lock down your online presence, how to build unshakable trust. This is how you make customers inherently trust you before they ever even pick up the phone to dial your number. This is the fix. So if you're serious about dominating your market, about getting more calls into your business, about building a business that customers can actually inherently trust, you better stick around because this video is the fix. Let's do it. Well, if you guys have been following along, you've seen that we've done quite a bit of stuff, from being inside our Google business profile to going over to our website to doing some of the back end stuff that further tells Google all the right things. Well, we're continuing on. We're already making amazing progress. He's already ranking. He's already had a few phone calls come in. And now we're just going to continue on. And today we're going to further reinforce the fact that we are an authority in our industry. Okay, it does not matter what business you're in. You can be a plumber, an electrician, you can be a stinking restaurant for all I care. You need to do these steps, because not only are we about to tell Google that we definitely are an authority in this space, because all of the internet is saying the same thing about you. Not only is that the case, but guess what? We're going to go all over the internet. So basically, anywhere that one of your customers could potentially be looking for your type of business, you're going to be there. And so you're going to have all these other opportunities to bring in more business into your business. Not only that, the main goal here is we're going to be ranking even higher on Google. And so what that means is you're going to be getting more phone calls, all because you did these simple steps that I'm about to lay out right in front of you here. What we're going to do is we're going to be getting citations today. Okay, we're going to be going into business directories and other things like that. We're going to be putting all of our information inside these directories. Now, this is very, very important. Listen to this. I'm just messing with you. Seriously, you do have to listen to this though. So, when you put your business information out on the internet anywhere, it needs to be identical to what is on your Google business profile. I don't care about anything else. You've already got your Google business profile verified, and Google is already looking and comparing your Google business profile to other things that are out on the internet. There are a million businesses on the internet, And so you have to verify that every single letter, every single dot, if you have an and symbol in between heating and air conditioning, or if you have an ampersand, you must maintain that continuity through everything. Okay. Now, if you have something that's not Google and it's not identical to Google, you need to go ahead and change that other thing. Don't change your Google to meet the what everything else is saying, because that will get your business shut down on Google, and that hurts. And it takes a very, very long time to get it back. So don't F around with that. Change everything else on the internet so that it matches perfectly to your Google. I'm going to jump off of that pedestal now. Is just extremely important that everything matches. Okay. All right. So now to jump right on in. The first place we're going to go. So we're on Google, and we know that Google is one of the main locations that new customers are going to find us. Well, guess what? When somebody, say your grandmother, goes out there and she buys herself a brand new computer for whatever reason, maybe she wants to play solitaire. I don't effing know. What do grandmas do? Well, I know that they have money for their retirement, and I know that they have air conditioning systems and need their air conditioning systems replaced or fixed, right? So they are a very, very good customer base. Guess what happens when they go buy a brand new computer? That brand new computer comes with Microsoft installed, and guess what their default search engine is? It's Bing. So we're going to head over and we need to go to Bing places. All these places that I go here and even some more, I'm going to leave links down in the description. So don't freak out. Just go down there, click into the description. It'll shoot you right over, right to where we're talking about. Okay, so right now we're going to go to Bing places. When you go to Bing places, and I'm going to go there myself, now, I've already done this, so I'm not going to be able to do this. Bing is a little more finicky, and they're going to make you verify as well. Their verification process is not near as finicky as Google. Don't fret, don't freak out. Most of the time, it's just a phone call. You can choose to have a text message, or you can do a 5 to 6 day postcard thing mailed to you. There's no reason to do that unless they absolutely need you to. But anyway, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to go in and you're going to claim a business. Okay. If you already have your Google business profile on there, there is a possibility that Bing has already picked it up and brought it over here, but you still need to claim it, and you still need to make sure that all your information is congruent. Now, once you get logged in, it will have the ability to log into your Google business profile, and then you'll be able to just share data. You don't even have to really fill in much. It will just pull all your information right from Google. Now you're on Bing. So now that you're on Bing, that's stinking cool, right? Because now you're on Bing, but you've never really used Bing search. Well, guess what this also does? This throws you on Yahoo. Throws you on AOL. This throws you on DuckDuckGo. You might not have heard of that one either, but all of these other search engines, they're powered off of Bing. So once you're on Bing, you're now also on a plethora of other locations. I mean, we're talking search.com, we're talking MSN, we're talking Lycos, we're talking Cortana. All right, so now you're on Bing and you're on all these other locations. So next, the required ones. Now, these, you must do these. I don't care who you are, what you're doing, do these bare minimum. Okay, so we've just done Bing. Now we're going to jump over and we need to get on Yelp. Okay, you probably already on Yelp. If you're not on Yelp, get on Yelp. Not going to walk you through how to do it. It's the same thing. Fill out all your information exactly the same. Okay. Once you're on Yelp, run over to Nextdoor. Nextdoor is going to be kind of like a close to you community, kind of like Facebook. Okay. There's a lot of people on there. You might not be on there, but anywhere you have a potential customer is a good place for you to be. Not only that, as soon as you put your information on here, now it tells Google that you're also over here. And maybe your competitor's not over here. And that just gives you one little leg up on your competitor again. If you do every single one of these steps, these every little leg that you get above your competitor moves you that much and that much higher until eventually we just dominate. Okay. And our last one that I'm going to tell you is an absolute requirement is going to be the BBB. Now, I am not telling you to be accredited. Same thing with Yelp. Do not pay these people any money. They will call you. They will ask you for money. Do not pay them money. You're going to go to BBB. You're going to click right over here at the hamburger menu. Yeah, it's called the hamburger menu. Maybe you just learned something there. I learned that a couple years ago and it blew my mind. Anyway, click on the hamburger menu. You're going to go down to get your business listed. Okay. Once you click onto that, now you're going to submit your business. So it's going to run a search to make sure that it's not already inside the system. Then you're going to submit your information. As soon as you submit your information, well, maybe not as soon as, but after you submit your information, you will receive a telephone call from the Better Business Bureau. You do need to answer this phone call, but all you need to do is tell him or her and say, I am just trying to get my free listing. And then she's going to say, well, it's 400 and something dollars and you can be BBB accredited for the year. Just turn all that crap down. You don't need, nobody uses BBB anymore except Google. So you don't need that crap. The same thing's going to happen as soon as you sign up for Yelp. As soon as you get on Yelp, you will get a phone call. Somebody's going to tell you that you can upgrade to this, you can upgrade to that, you can start running ads on our platform. We're going to give you a free $500 to match your ad spend, blah, 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 a whole bunch of bullshit that is just to say we're dying, nobody's using us anymore. But please just tell them, we don't want any of that. We just came for our free listing, so F off, bro. All right. That's it as far as the absolute. Let me make sure. Oh, well, you also absolutely must have Facebook. I sure hope that if you're seeing this, that you already have a Facebook. If you do not have a Facebook, that is one of the primary ways people are currently getting new customers into their business is by posting on their Facebook and going into local Facebook groups and literally just commenting their business's name when somebody raises their hand. So you'll see out there like, hey, does anybody know any heating and air conditioning businesses in Claremore? And you go on there and be like, yes, I happen to run a heating and air conditioning business in Claremore. We can come out and fix your system. What happens to be the problem? Boom, you have a new customer. And it's literally that easy. So if you don't have anything going on, stop freaking turning on Netflix, pull out your phone and start getting on social media. But don't get on social media to start scrolling. No, you're getting on social media for business. You're getting on social media to bring money into your business and to put food on your table. So you get in there and you actively look for anybody that is asking for a handout. If you find somebody, or not a handout, if for anybody that has their hand raised, if you find somebody, even if there's already 400 comments, I need you to go in there and go ahead and drop your comment, because guess what? There's 100 people that refuse to raise their hands and they will just go through the comments and start making phone calls right from there. And so don't give up on one that you feel like you're already a little too late on. Go ahead and drop your information anyway. You're already there. Doesn't take you any time. Maybe you get a phone call, so you should probably do it. Anyway, so now we're going to jump in and I'm just going to run through real quick some of the other ones. Actually, you know what? Just right off the top of my head, I just thought of another one that is pretty much an absolute requirement. Once you have the funding, I highly, highly recommend, especially you new businesses, get into your local chamber of commerce. When you have the ability, Go to these networking events. Go shake hands with the people that run your city. Because guess what? Not only do they own half the city, they know the other half. So you get in good with just one of those guys, and that could just completely blow your business up. That's lightning just scared the shit out of me. So now it's lightning and thunderstorming. So hopefully we can get this video done before it gets too freaking crazy outside. Anyways, from there, we're going to jump into a whole bunch of lesser known ones. You can just run a search on Google for business directories near me, business directories in your city, et cetera, business directories in your state, business directories in your country. We just want to get on as many as we possibly can. Now, I want you to go ahead and take note of all of these because there's going to be a bunch and you're going to need to know where they are in case you want to use them for something in the future or in case you need to change something in the future. So it is highly beneficial for you to create a spreadsheet and just put all of your business listings one by one. Next, so just to run through them real quick. So I highly recommend we get Easy Local. EasyLocal.com. It's going to be down in the description. Manta, another really easy one to get. Doesn't require anything except for filling out some information. Hot Frog. It's another one. We got Brown Book. We got Bizopedia. There's a plethora of other ones that are just like this that I highly recommend you get on. If something says free business listing, business directory, get on it. Why not? A lot of them will cost money. I don't necessarily recommend going ahead and getting on all of those unless they are highly, highly pertaining to your industry. Okay. So we can go in and get on Angie's List, Thumbtack, or whatever, but that's going to open up a whole can of worms and you're not going to get them to shut up. Okay. So I'm not even going to really recommend that. But here, let me clue you in on one of our little secrets that we do. Okay. I don't even know if I want to fully tell you guys this one because it's pretty powerful in the HVAC industry. And it would work really well in some of your other industries. And honestly, if you're trying to rank for some keywords, this works really well too. So I'm not sure I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. So we use a service called Yext for all of our clients. Okay. So it's kind of expensive, and many people, agencies like mine, actually recommend other services because Yext is an ongoing fee. Whereas you can get other citations where you pay once and it's there and it's done because now somebody has filled out that information. Well, that's where the secret comes in. So when we use Yext, okay, it's like $1,000 a year, I think. But when we use Yext, I can go in there and I can change every single one of my citations seasonally or even monthly or weekly. So I can go in there and be like, you know what, right now we're really trying to rank for AC repair in Claremore. And so I can change 70 some odd listings at the same time, all to target keywords like AC repair in Claremore. This is powerful. This is really powerful. Okay. And then once you're starting to rank, you can change it up. Oh, hell, we're heading into winter time. So now we're going to do a heating focus, right? Whereas other marketing agencies are HVAC. They just say HVAC because they're trying to hit heating and cooling at the same time. They're trying to cover the gamut. And that's how we win. That's how we kick their asses. That is how we beat them. Is we aim small. We are precise. Okay? That is what we do. And once we nail the target right in the bullseye, we're able to just spread out from there while everybody else is just over here shooting the widest net that they can find, man. And like, dude, we're blowing them out of the water, man. This is insane. Anyways, I don't know what the hell you guys are waiting for, but I have given you the keys to the castle, and you just need to go up there and unlock the freaking door, man. Anyway, we're going to see you next week. If you guys have not watched any of this series up until now, please go back. We have an entire playlist built out, designed specifically from getting you from not listed on Google at all the way to freaking dominating your entire city. And that's what we're talking about, man. Anyway, please subscribe because we've got more videos coming and we're dropping them every Saturday, 9 a.m. Central. We'll see you there.